Yes, welcome to the Jamaica Young Police channel. To our loyal viewers and subscribers, at the channel we are a group of law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law and respect the rights of every citizens, but not the ones who do not subscribe to such behavior. We do believe in and support preemptive strikes because it saves lives. That is a logical conclusion because preemptive strikes save lives and prevent the further loss of lives. We are all about saving lives on this channel. We at this channel aid criminals, their financiers, their supporters, enablers, and the likes with a passion, and we do not want them over here. Yes, let us repeat ourselves. We do not want any criminal supporters over here. Please, we do not want your views, your subscriptions, your likes, or your comments. Please go elsewhere where the red carpet is waiting for you. Over here, we want you, the criminal supporters, enablers, financiers, and all the likes, to go to prison or madness. Let me repeat myself. We at the Jamaica Young Police channel, we do not want the criminal supporters and their circle over here. We want you to go to prison or madden. Moving on to our video. Yes, those who have eyes to see, let them see. And you can look at the thumbnail right now and you'll see it says, "Our force for good is a force of good corruption." And here is why. Big court bus on camera, no arrest to date. Yes, man, and people be like, "Oh, you mean?" Yeah, a big court bus here, man, Ian Flim, at the airport in St. Mary. Yeah, you understand. And no one has been held, to account for their crimes. And that's how it is in Jamaica. Once you're connected, things just go away. 90 or one day you don't hear anything about it anymore, and then they claim that to tell you that, oh, the police force is a force of good. But it all depends on who you ask. You understand? Because there are several members in our police force. They will tell you that the police force is a criminal organization, in which we at the Jamaica Young Police channel would not put it that far. There are some members, but we know the hierarchy of the police force, how it is structured, based on our experience serving in the police force. Because if you don't have if you are not willing to sell your soul to the highest bidder in the police force, then, you understand, you're not going to get any form of promotion. So as you can see right there, that we have when we say CP, we're talking Commissioner of Police. Yeah, and the Commissioner of Police, he's not a police per se. He's not a police officer. He's not a certified police officer. In Jamaica is a place that if you're connected and you're like the porter. Yeah, not me. Yeah, we're talking the porter is have a different meaning. You understand? The porter who clean the hospital or transport patient, and if the government of the day them like you, them just can turn you and say, yeah, we are turn the porter into the head. Yeah, we're gonna turn him as the head of neurosurgery. Porter now no experience in it, but porter is gonna get more pay than all the trained doctors, because that's how it is in Jamaica. Is a criminal's paradise. And here now them say, boy, how dare you for say that and I look out upon the police force and I label the police force Jamaica criminal force. Well, and it's not we, it's the people them out there, because the people do not trust the police and them have all rights not to. You understand? And see, we at the Jamaica Young Police channel have been saying it like forever, because we have experience of serving in there, and we see that it's most of the corrupt people that have been elevated in the police force. You understand? We have 3 deputy commissioner of police. We cannot say anything about. We're not gonna say anything about Clifford Blake, because it already been said already that Clifford Blake is a PMP LGBTQ plus activist and supporter in uniform. That's why I never get the nod as commissioner of police. So whether or not you want to believe it, in the police force, to get promotion, you have to align to the party that's in power. Well, maybe a few seep through the cracks, because they are saying they are PIP, you call it party in power. Whilst you have some hardcore labor right now in our police force, them in a promotion, still stuck at the rank for so many years. But the reason for that now is that when PNP was in power, them a party, them a PNP. I just saw the police. That's how the police force is. And if you are a neutral person and nobody don't know your political affiliation or which party you support, then you can't get a promotion. You understand? So we have seen this big fine of the Coke. Yeah, this happened September 24th, 2022, last year. So we know we have a man who is not a certified police officer, and I'll continue to say it. I don't care who want to vex, because the truth hurt only the guilty. And this man's name is Major Antony. And this name used to be in a Jamaica Defence Force. I don't know how soldier become police without any certification. And then now we have a little boss, we have a bossy slave now in DCP, Fitz Bailey. So the people want to know whose Coke is it? At the Ian Fleming's airport, September 24th. Why no arrest for the biggest Coke bus in Jamaica? Well, and guess what? The media not following up with it, because you see the reason why the Jamaican media won't follow up with it. It's because of the people who are involved in the Coke trade. It's not the little man from downtown, or the little ordinary police. If the little ordinary police is involved in it, him just a part of the wagon, part of the train, and the people them, the bigger players them in a Coke thing, them just use him or use her, you understand, for transport them drugs, just like what them use Lincoln Parker to do. So that's how it is, So following the biggest drug bust in Jamaica since 2019, they will require a review of the security measures at the facilities. Cocaine valued at $4 billion was found at the Ian Fleming's airport. $4 billion. It is believed that the drug was destined for Canada and belonged to a powerful transnational syndicate in Jamaica. And guess what? Nobody has been arrested and charged for this crime. So you see, Jamaica is a criminal's paradise, And guess what? The media don't ask nothing about it. Because who you think involved in it? You think a little man downtown involved in them thing here? $4 billion. Who have money for by Coke, have them in so many bags destined for Canada. You understand? And people have money. So I want you to listen to DCP Fitz Bailey, and yes, we're going to let you listen to DCP Fitz Bailey, and then we'll come back and we give you our take on the matter, because that's how it is, it's criminality in Jamaica. So you watch, you listen, and you decide, and listen to what DCP Fitz Bailey is saying.
On Friday, the 23rd of September 2022, a joint operation was conducted at the Ian Fleming's International Airport between the hours of 2 p.m. and 8 p.m. by police officers drawn from the Counterterrorism and Organized Crime Investigation Branch, the Narcotics Division, and law enforcement agents from the United States of America. The objective of this operation was to intercept and seize cocaine destined for Canada. During the operation, a total of 500.2 kilos of cocaine, or 1,100.5 pounds, was seized and taken to a police facility for processing. The value of the cocaine is estimated to be over $25 million. No one was arrested. However, investigation continues in the matter.
We at the Jamaica Young Police channel and its viewers would like to know what happened to the 9/11 cameras that are there, at the airport. The 9/11 cameras there at the airport supposed to help the police to identify, everyone that's involved in this crime, because they were caught at, all of the players were seen on cameras. So why there's no arrest? Why? Is that the law is structured in such a way that they cannot arrest the persons who were seen on camera putting the bags there, or because these people are politically correct, connected. Something is amiss right here. Because no look like ordinary money now. And the reason why I would say September 24th, because the drug bust was made on the 23rd. And after going through various footage, they say the police are the players in this drug move. You know what they have done, and silence from the police, the commissioner of police, that's a man to the right, who's not a certified police officer. He's just a police because of political expediency and his connections. Yes, to the current Prime Minister of Jamaica. He was his national security advisor. We at the Jamaica Young Police thought that national security advisors were for first world country where, them go and fight war like the United States of America. Jamaica can even fight a war within its own confines of the island and win, because the criminals has been winning because Jamaican people have elected criminal-minded people as member of parliament, and they themselves support the criminals, because it's only 2 members of parliament we have right now in Jamaica that support the police. The other 61 they don't, and if they do, their silence is deafening. So 9/11 style security audit at Ian Fleming after near 4 billion cocaine fine. No arrest. No arrest, yes. A security audit has been triggered at the Ian Fleming's International Airport following an operation that was on Friday, September 23rd last year, 2022, which local and international law enforcement officers seized 4 billion Jamaican dollar stash of cocaine believed to have been destined for Canada. The cocaine was reportedly found during a 6-hour operation led by detectives from Narcotics Division and the Counter-Terrorism and Organization Crime Division, with the support of the U.S. Drug Enforcement Administration, U.S. Homeland Security investigations, and Canadian authorities. The drug, weighing nearly 1,100 pounds, was discovered in 10 large traveling bags, duffel bag, at the Boscobel St. Mary Base Airport, and had an estimated street value of 25 million US, a lot of money that, you understand. So them say when them convert the US to Jamaican dollar, it's approximately 4 billion. According to law enforcement officer, I don't know how them, them in a drugs business, so them able to value the, tell you the value of the drugs. So there was no arrest up to today. And today, yes, today, there's no arrest up to today, and today is June 26, 2023, and the time now is 9 p.m. our time. There's no arrest. So we are not going to get into that at this time. Deputy Commissioner Fitz Bailey told the Sunday Gleaner when asked how the cocaine would be transported to Canada. According to senior law enforcement sources, the drugs belong to a powerful transnational syndicate in Jamaica. So what we are gleaning is that the same syndicate that's involved in this drug thing, they are the same people. Yes, when we hear about them, they say that from information received and obtained, they are involved in the killing of Yuan Darling. Yes, and you'll hear about that. So DCP Fitz Bailey described the investigation as live, insisting we can't say much more now. It's a go 1 year now, so why? You still can't say nothing more? In DCP Fitz Bailey, I want to take everybody for big head but and loggerhead and them thing there. We know who's drug, and you know, so why you not arrest them? I don't know how to call them name on YouTube for the world know who they are. Because police them know, narcotics police them know, CTAC police knows what them thing there. And that's why them keep this guy named MacArthur Sutherland, from outer active policing. Because them say him not beholden to no one. But like DCP Fitz Bailey say he's beholden to the Prime Minister of Jamaica, Andrew Holness. I don't care what a guy want to say. You think Fitz Bailey get the DCP because he's a hard-working police officer? No, him get it because I'm a labourite. And we don't care about, you understand? We just say it as it is. because him not get it because him deserve it. They must promote him because I saw it go, you get promotion because of your political affiliation. But more love to you and them thing you understand, you get a promotion because of politics. Just like DCP Stewart. What kind of work DCP Stewart do? Forget work, and then him see him want to implement all kind of thing. And this is one of the most corrupt deputy commissioner of police in Stilford Johnson. You understand? But not until then time the United States, the State Department take with some of these high official police visas. And it seems like even when them take with them visa, them still not shame and them thing, and them still get promotion in the police force because of corruption. That's how it is, You understand? So Bailey say him still can't say nothing more. Him can't say, well, he said we are not going to say much about the investigation at this time of naming individuals and all that. Why you not name them? Yeah. Name the people them that you see on the cameraman. See the people them on the video. So we understand that the cocaine found following the arrival of a private plane at the facility one day last week, that was last year, with the pilot overnighting at a hotel in Senton before departing the following day. The find represents one of the largest drug busts on local soil and comes just 3 months after the airport began accepting scheduled international commercial flights. It also follows several other multi-million-dollar drug seizures on Jamaican soil and water since the start of 2022. In April 2022, a joint police-military operation in St. James resulted in a multi-million-dollar drug seizure, approximately 11 kilograms of cocaine, which has an estimated street value of 550,000 US. I said, so what? That means that would be, 11. That means it's like, it's like 50,000 US. 1 gram of coke, one key, or them call it kilogram. Holy pa money that's in one. It was reported found in a Toyota motor car intercepted by the police in Coral Gardens, and in August, the Narcotics Police Division made another multi-million-dollar drug bust in St. Elizabeth. 2,500 pounds of ganja with a street value of approximately US 3 million, that's around 446 million Jamaican dollar, was seized in an operation conducted in the district of Bethany. Perhaps the largest drug bust in Jamaica was in July 2019. The local police seized 1,200 pounds of cocaine off the coast of St. Thomas with a street value of 35 million US and approximately 4.5 billion Jamaican. Audley Dietrich, President and CEO of the Airports Authority of Jamaica, which operates the Ian Flemings International Airport, said the record drugs find has prompted a comprehensive review of security measures at the facilities, the smallest of the island's 3 international airports. He noted that as an international airport, the facility must abide by established security measures and protocol. I would go further to say that because we are also looking to establish operations in the United States, we are also having to ensure that we are utilizing measures that meet the requirement of the TSA, which is our American agency, a part of Homeland Security, Transport Security Administration of the United States. The AAJ bar said, when an incident like this happened in the same way, that's when 9/11 happened in 2001. It caused the aviation industry, airlines, airport to look at their security measures and to see where if any improvement can be made. Then I would say with all honesty, in a matter like this, as an airport operator for that airport, we will use the opportunity to look if there are any ways that we can make any further improvement to our security system. Dietrich told the Sunday Gleaner, referring September 11, 2001 terrorist attack in the United States of America. The Ian Fleming International Airport was upgraded from Baskerville Airfield in 2011 with further expansion in 2018. On June 16, 2022, the airport welcomed its first scheduled international flight, a 30-seater Inter-Caribbean Airways airplane from Providence, Turks and Caicos. Friday drug seizures came hours after the launch of a new anti-crime initiative dubbed Operation Relentless. 2. That targets illegal gunmen and gangs. The police said in a statement yesterday dealing with illegal drugs is one of the factors contributing to crime across the island, with the country recording 1,108 murders between January 1st and September 17 last year. An 8% year-on-year increase, police statistics show. The new anti-crime measures netted 3 illegal guns and 23 rounds of ammunition in St. Catherine over 12 hours on Friday. The police have reported 53 illegal guns have been seized in St. Catherine this year, 8 more than the corresponding period last year. Senior Superintendent of Police Christopher Phillips, who at St. Catherine South Division, said his team is committed to an all-out assault on criminals and violence producers in the space. Illegal guns, drugs, lottery scamming and gang are high on the radar of law enforcement officers as they seek to characterize Jamaica crime crisis through several anti-crime initiatives, including the Joint Anti-Gang Task Force, a collaboration of the Jamaica Defence Force and the Jamaica Constabulary Force. Over 1,000 pounds of cocaine with street value of 25 million US or Jamaican 3.7 billion was seized in St. Mary. That's approximately 9 billion Jamaican dollar. It is believed to be among a significant fine. Yes. So as it's going 1 year now, no arrests, no names, nothing. As usual, it's the criminal's paradise. And we haven't seen anything or heard anything about what happened and who's behind this drug trade. But in Jamaica, once you're connected, you're able to get away with crimes. And that is what is happening here. We at the Jamaica Young Police Channel, we are giving the police, we don't want to interfere with their investigation because maybe we jump ahead of them, call the person's name who were seen on camera. Yes, and they're gonna wonder. Remember, there's good police officers in the police force, and we applaud the good police officers who have contacted the Jamaica Young Police Channel and share information with us. Yes, the Young Police Channel, we were police officer for close to 2 decades. I have Evan Blake, police and poetry, who was police for over 22 years in the police force. So anyone that is supposed to talk to about anything to do with policing, it's us. Will Uglesom have taken the police test more than 7 times and he had failed. So you don't want to share nothing with him. He hate the police because he wanted to be police, as his father. His father was a big blowbag, you know what the blowbag did back then. I don't know if you heard about it down by Slipen Road, the blowbag raped the donkey, you understand? So anytime them see the blowbag, they make donkey son, and them say blowbag the donkey man. And it was no disrespect to special, because a special teacher to work on a DC. And it said blowbag the donkey man, and a special had killed a taxi man downtown near the big tree because of his utterance of calling him blowbag the donkey man. Yeah, sorry for the digression. So, sometimes we have to get, we have to digress, you understand, because having a conversation. But we'd like to know what's going on with this Koke case. Why no one has been arrested? Whose Koke is it? We're not speculating, We want to know whose Koke is it. Why the police haven't released the names of these persons who are involved in this Koke trade. What happened to the camera, the 9/11 cameras that's in the airport? All those questions. Come on, DCP Fitz Bailey. We know the Commissioner of Police here, he's corrupt. He's one of the most corrupt Commissioner of Police ever. And when we said that at the Jamaica Young Police Channel, we said that without any apologies. And the reason for us to say that is that because we have seen the poster child who's supposed to be used as the man to be promoting the police force, Sergeant Hubert Llewellyn. We see that them ostracize him, malign him in every way. and haven't promoted him. And we see that recently we see they promote drugs, we see themselves promote people who men with gun collect money and give them back. And Sergeant Hubert Llewellyn has not anything of the sort. You understand? So that's why we say the police force is a force of good corruption. Because all we have seen is mostly corrupted people we see have been promoted in the police force. And the good police officers are still there. DCP Fitz Bailey, you need to tell the Jamaican people what is going on with this coke fine. And if you don't be careful, in case you do not know, you're going to lose your visa. You're going to lose your visa to, that privilege that you have to travel to the United States of America. Because the Americans are watching. Don't think that they're not watching and they can hear dance. So you cannot let, because politicians are involved, that you just make it slide, because it's going to have serious repercussion, just like what happened to Elon Powell. Yes, and Wayne Clark and all those officers. You understand? You don't want that to happen to you. Have yourself a beautiful day. Jamaica Young Police Channel out.